When people think of Charlie's Angels, they usually think of glamour, fashion, action, and pop culture nostalgia. But when we look at it through a social and psychological lens, it becomes about something much deeper: the experience of being a woman in society. When the show premiered in 1976, it was groundbreaking. At a time when television was dominated by male heroes, the angels were intelligent, capable women leading the story themselves. They solved crimes, made decisions, worked professionally, and occupied spaces women were rarely shown in at that time. Research consistently shows that representation matters. The way women are portrayed in media shapes not only public perception, but also confidence, aspiration, and ideas about who belongs in positions of power. But the show also faced criticism. It was labeled Jiggle TV because critics argued the women were heavily sexualized and marketed through glamour and appearance. What is interesting is that 50 years later, women are still navigating many of the same contradictions. Research in psychology and gender studies highlights what is often called the double bind for women: the pressure to be successful but not intimidating, confident but likable, ambitious but nurturing, strong while still carrying emotional responsibility. As a mother, a professional, and someone who runs a business while still working within social care, this resonates with me personally. Like many women, I understand what it means to balance multiple identities and responsibilities while still feeling pressure to hold everything together. That is why I believe Charlie's Angels still matters today. At the heart of the franchise was not just glamour or action, it was female solidarity. The angels supported one another, trusted one another, and succeeded together. Research around mental health and well-being consistently shows the importance of supportive relationships, especially for women managing multiple pressures and responsibilities. What makes Charlie's Angels culturally important is not that it presented perfect feminism, it didn't, but it reflected something real: women trying to define themselves in systems and societies that have historically tried to define them first. And perhaps that's why the conversation still resonates today, because beneath the glamour was something deeply familiar: women